Hey, this is Ian Anderson from the Salvation Army. I'm from the United States West Intermountain Division, and I've been deployed to help with the response in Indonesia after this earthquake and tsunami. So it was a long trip to get here from Denver, Colorado. I had to fly from Denver to Los Angeles to Singapore and then to Bandung, Indonesia, where territorial headquarters is for the Salvation Army. When I got here, the project staff picked me up and we met for a couple days just to get an update on what they're doing across the territory. So Kevin and Jane were our first points of contacts. They run the projects department. And then we met Simon, who runs education stuff. And then we met Lieutenant Colonel Usak, the chief secretary for the territory. And he's actually from Palu, so he's definitely staying involved and wants to see us do the best job we can. We had to get to Palu, Indonesia, which is actually really hard right now because they don't want any outside organizations coming in. The Salvation Army is unique because we are actually a really strong local nonprofit. So right when we landed, we were pulled aside by the military and immigration. They are checking every person that comes off the planes who's wearing a vest or just kind of looks like an outsider. We had the divisional commander come meet us. We also had written letters from the Salvation Army, and also the mayor was made aware that we were coming. They were turning around other organizations and having them leave. So again, another testament to how important the Salvation Army is to this community. So beyond me, our team consists of Damaris Frick, who works at International Headquarters, Drew Ruthven, who is actually from Australia, and then Francis, who's from Malaysia. And then later we'll get a few more people in the coming months. We were warmly received. It's been great. So including these guys who wake us up every morning at 5 a.m., the entire divisional officer staff live together at divisional headquarters on the complex. So we all share meals together, have devotions with each other, and just spend time with each other. It is a great time. So the earthquake was kind of the first part of this disaster, creating an incredible amount of damage across the region, which subsequently triggered the tsunami and then the liquefaction. So this is liquefaction. Liquefaction is really scary. Not many people know about it. It's when underneath the ground water moves, thinking like almost like a sinkhole. But here, the ground actually churned and then rose up about 20 feet. Today I saw a soccer field moved a few hundred yards. Then we go to the tsunami. The tsunami was very serious. We see here all these shipping containers actually moved from the opposite side of the cove there. The tsunami hit at the worst possible area in town. It hit down at the waterfront where everybody is. It hit on the weekend during a fishing competition, and while people were getting ready for an annual festival. You can see here that this newly built bridge came down. The Salvation Army quickly started putting food packets together, sending them out to all of the 200 corps affected by this. Additionally to the music groups going out and providing trauma care. We sent medical teams out across the region. The areas have been pretty hard to get to due to multiple landslides. There's only one or two roads that go out into this entire region. Indonesia is the most populous Muslim country in the world. It's pretty cool to see the close relationship between the Muslim community and the Salvation Army here. The mayor, who is Muslim, asked for the Salvation Army to pray for the region for 30 days after the earthquake. So now that the international team is here, we're working really hard to put our best foot forward, connect with local partners, international partners, but it's been really hard up until this point. Aside from our local connections with the government, it's been very difficult to coordinate as there's not that many partners actually here on the ground due to the national restrictions. So for a few days, Commissioner Walker came and went through the area, met with the Corps officers, looked at a lot of the Salvation Army buildings, and then on the Sunday morning he joined us at the 6 a.m. worship service.
All right, so you can hear this music. It's because the Salvation Army here has its own radio station, which is pretty impressive, seeing that we are in a Muslim country. So they have, it's in the evening and the morning?
Yeah, morning. Yes, morning.
Yeah.
Evening.
Incredible.
Yeah.